Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Miss Marcy, and I am here to do my Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion part 2 recap or whatever. Now I know I'm a little late, honey, but like I always say, honey, it's better late than never. So anyway, so let's get into the video, y'all. I'm at home, honey. I'm taking a break from work. Okay, I'm taking a break. I said let me go on here and take a break and get them a video, honey, because I've just been so busy with other stuff or whatever. So anyway, I figured let me get into it right now. So let's get into it, shall we? All right, so they start off with whatever, you know what I'm saying? First of all, let me say everybody looked good. I didn't get to say that last time I did a video. Everybody looked good, especially Kenya to me. She looked really, 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 really good. But so yeah, so basically, so it starts off and Andy was like, Portia, you said you had some receipts about Kenya, you know what I'm saying, about Kenya trying to basically saying that she gonna come for Cynthia because she feels like Cynthia don't defend her when it comes to Eve or whatever. So, Portia was just like, yeah, Kenya, you was venting and you was saying how you was gonna get Cynthia, whatever, get her back for not defending you when it came to Eva. They said that Kenya covers up for Eva, which, yeah, I'm not gonna get into every little detail about this reunion. It was a good ass reunion. I liked the social distancing reunion. I didn't think it was gonna be good or whatever, but in the first episode I was kind of like, I don't know about this, but actually it's really good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the women are more bold, you know what I'm saying, in the social distancing. They're more bold because honey, they saying what the fuck they really want to say, honey. But anyway, so so what happened was, so they started talking about that with the whole Kenya and Eva thing. And then Cynthia was talking about how, yeah, here we go with the middleman stuff. Yes, I'm cool with both ladies or whatever. At some point, when it comes to this circle of women, 1 minute if they don't like each other, excuse me, my hair look a fucking mess. But you know what? I don't even care because I'm going to get it done this week, honey. Finally, honey. Been in quarantine, honey. Been working out and shit like that. So I ain't really been giving a shit. Ain't like I ain't really been going nowhere. So it's like, but I got to get it done. Even though I'm still going to be practicing social distancing. Because, girl, I got to wear my mask and everything when I go in there to get my hair done. But I got to get it done, honey. It's just looking crazy and fucking wild and shit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me get back into this video. So anyway, Cynthia was just like, when it comes to this group of women, it's like, you gotta, 1 minute you could be cool, next minute y'all won't be cool, but we all done talk shit about each other that we ain't cool with, so it is what it is. Kenya and Eva at the time, they weren't liking each other, I don't give a shit who like who, you know what I'm saying, I'm just cool with both of them, whatever. So Andy moves on from that, which I was glad because that part was stupid as fuck to me. Like I said, I'm not going to point out every little detail, I'm just going to point out the parts that I felt, were interesting enough. So anyway, so moving right along, Kenya, they talked about Kenya crashing Marlo's her wig launch party, whatever. Because, Andy was just like, hold on, Kenya. It's okay for you to shade other people and fuck with other people's business. But when it comes to yours, it's like, so can't nobody fuck with your business. Because I remember when Tanya revealed that Kenya be wearing wigs and shit sometimes, whatever. Kenya got pissed and was like, you fucking with my brand, you taking out of my daughter's mouth. But it's like, Kenya, Marlo, she got, her nephews that she taking care of. So shit, you crashing her wig launch or whatever, making it look like her brand is a joke. You know what I'm saying? And you taking from her kids' mouths. You know what I'm saying? So Nene and Kenya are a lot alike. They both have this double standard about themselves. It's like, they can do shit, but you can't do it back to them. There are a lot alike, more than what they're willing to admit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so, somebody asked Portia about her and Kenya's relationship. Like, y'all seem to have bonded pretty good, you know what I'm saying, when y'all first, when the show first came back on or whatever, y'all, they was, marveling over their babies and stuff like that. And they asked what happened. And then Portia just said, I just seen stuff going on where she seemed like she was just the same old person, you know what I'm saying? And so, they was just going back and forth about that. And Kenya was like, it's not really like that or whatever. And she was just saying, saying how Portia done sat up there and called her all them bitches or whatever. Portia was like, I only called you one bitch and I apologize for it. She's like, but you sat up there and called Tanya a cunt. You know what I mean? Like, again, the double standard that Kenya has about herself. She can dish it, but she cannot take it. But anyway, honey, Portia was snatching wigs, honey. Portia was here for it. Like, Portia, the bitch came. She told Kenya, like, you can make up what you want to make up, because they was talking about the whole Shamia thing. And she was like, you can make up what you want to make up, but Shamia said you was lying. And Kenya was like, no, you the makeup, you the one, you the makeup queen, you the one like the makeup stuff. And then Portia was like, I sure do see it, bitch. Look. And so Kenya was like, not the makeup on your face. And then Kenya was like, this is the reunion, bitch, glam, bitch, get into it, girl. Portia, like I love Portia. I like Portia this season, period, though. But anyway. So they talked about that with Marlo's wig line or whatever, and the whole situation with Tanya, and Portia, Kenya tried to bring up the fact that Marlo talked about her mom not loving her, you know what I'm saying, and Marlo was like, that was like 5 years ago, like what the fuck, and so they talked about that, and so one of the commenters, one of the viewers, which they had some good questions from the viewers. The viewer was like, Kenya, you're so hilarious with your shade, but you seem to be surprised of the consequences, and then they was going back and forth about that, and then she was like, Cynthia tried to say it's fun shade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fun shade my ass. You know what I'm saying? So Kenya said that, so Kenya and Marlo started going back and forth. So Kenya mentioned like, oh, the only man you ever had on, you know what I'm saying, was the man you and Nene was fucking at the same time. So Nene jumped in like, hold up, bitch. I wasn't fucking nobody. Don't bring me in your shit. So then Nene was like, yeah, that's why all the men be social distancing from her ass. And so Kenya was like, this is what I didn't like. Kenya was like, why is it the ugliest bitches always want to come for the prettiest girls? You are the ugliest bitch on this show. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I thought that was fucked up. And I thought that was very disrespectful for Kenya to say. Now, I'm the kind of bitch, I can read a bitch, you know what I'm saying? I can verbally spar with a bitch or two. But one thing I don't do is I don't come for nobody's appearance. And I think that was all about that featureism and that colorism shit that Kenya has going on, her and Eva's ass, where they for real think that they bet. Like, I think that Kenya feel like she that dark skinned bitch, but she feel like she a cut above all dark women because, you know what I'm saying, not all dark women, but I feel like Kenya feels that because she's a pretty woman, but I think that she feels like certain features are ugly, and she feels like she's a dark-skinned girl, but she got long hair. That's why she's always bragging about her hair. She feel like she got the hair, she got the eyes, she just, you know what I'm saying? And she feel like Nene don't have that. And I feel like this, the way Andy covered his face or whatever, I feel like a lot of them feel like Nene is not attractive. But here's my thing. I'm the kind of person, like I said, I don't come for nobody's appearance. I don't give a fuck if it's a bitch I don't like. I'm more the kind of person where I'm not quick to call nobody ugly, because I feel like everybody can be beautiful in their own way. And this is what I mean. If you're the type of person who, if you put on makeup, if you go get your hair done, if you put on clothes, look, like some nice clothes, but you still are not attractive in no kind of way, that is what I call somebody that's ugly. That's what I call ugly. That's not the case for Nene. Now, granted, I don't call nobody ugly just because, okay, maybe their skin is not the best. We all don't have perfect skin. Some of us got darkness around our eyes. Some of us got crow's feet, wrinkles, all kind of shit. So I'm not the one who, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My dang on nose was itching bad. Goodness. Anyway. So, I'm not the one to call nobody ugly just because, I don't know, just because they don't have certain features or whatever. I feel like this, like I said, if you can get dressed up and get did up and look like something, I don't call that ugly just because maybe without makeup, maybe some women don't look all that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But if you can put on some makeup, if you can enhance yourself and you can look like something, I don't call you ugly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So I don't feel like that's the case with Nene, but I do feel like a lot of people on a lot of the other girls on that show do feel like Nene's not all that attractive, and that's why Nene has had a lot of work done. And if y'all go back and I've been a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan from day one, and if you go back and look at Nene's her then to now, woo, she done had a lot of work done, baby. She done had a lot of work done. So I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was a fucked up thing for Kenya to say. You know what I'm saying? If she was some old light skinned bitch, Kenya probably would have never said that. But I don't know. It was just something about that I felt was real mean and just real nasty. And they'll probably never be friends again, because once somebody revealed what they really think of you and it's something like that, y'all can never go back to being friends. I knew some girls in high school, they were best friends. They were best friends from like freshman on up to like senior year. One of them was deemed to be a pretty girl, and the other one was deemed to not be so attractive. And when they fell out, they had a real nasty falling out by senior year. They were besties, honey. They used to dress alike, they used to do everything together and all that type of shit. But our senior year, they fell out for whatever reason. And it was a nasty fallout to where the one who was deemed pretty, she would talk about her. I had a class with her, and I would overhear her talking about the other girl, the previous best friend. And one day I heard her call her ugly to another girl. She was like, I mean, look at her. You know, she was talking about her. And I remember thinking like, ugh, that was your best friend. And you sat up there all that time and you was thinking she was ugly. But even if I thought that about my best friend, I would never say it. I don't give a fuck if we did. I mean, because you're entitled to your opinion about somebody's appearance. And you know, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. But if you do have an opinion about somebody being ugly, if I thought I don't have ugly friends, number one. But if I thought one of my friends wasn't really all that attractive, even if we fell out, I would never sit up and say, I wouldn't talk about her. But anyway, when that girl did that, I never looked at her the same. Never looked at her the same. I was like, ugh, that's just kind of fucking phony to me. But not to say Kenya and Nene were ever like super best friends. I mean, but they got along at one point. So, but anyway, that was fucked up. I just thought that was real fucked up. So, hold on, what else happened? So Kenya said Marlo and, okay, so, Andy, oh no, I'm sorry. Nene said that Kenya deserved what she got. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Mark situation or whatever. So Kenya was like, well, did you deserve, for Greg to be, sitting up having inappropriate conversations with your help? And, and so Kenya, Nene did not get at her like I thought she would. Nene was just like, yep, I deserved it. I'd have been like, bitch, we ain't talking about me. We talking about your ass, and you did deserve it because you set your ass up there and was meddling all in Tanya's business, trying to bring the cookie lady around, and you was on some bullshit. I'm not the one that was going around meddling in other people's business, but yes, you did get what you deserved, and that was your karma. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, but whatever. But then they brought back they brought up the whole cookie lady situation or whatever, and Kenya gonna try to say that, oh, Tanya, if I would have known you was insecure, I wouldn't have asked you those questions. Bitch, it wasn't about her being insecure. You was just out of line. That's all that was. Like, girl, bye. And let me tell y'all something. And going back to the ugly comment she made, Kenya made, when she told Nene you the ugliest bitch on the show, bitch, I'd have lit Kenya's ass up. And I like Kenya, but I'd have lit that bitch up. I'd have been like, wait a minute, bitch, you pretty though, but bitch, your husband don't even want you. You pretty, but you're unwanted. You know what they say? Show me a pretty bitch, and I'll show you a nigga that's tired of fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, bye, don't act like your looks is everything. Like, honey, super, super pretty women sometimes they had the worst luck with men. Not only that, but men don't care about how bad of a bitch you are, how pretty you are, as far as in terms of marrying you and wanting you and not cheating on you. Honey, pretty ass women get cheated on all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So some women need to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think that was cool that she came for her looks. I felt like that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. But anyway, so what else? So they got on Eva's relationship with Marley's father, because Eva's husband adopted Marley, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So Marley, Eva broke down and started crying. She said she just can't. When she talk about her daughter's father, she gets upset or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, that's one time I like seeing that bitch, is when she upset and she humble like that, because I can't stand Eva's motherfucking ass, honey. I ain't gonna lie about it. When they bring up that what she call him her sperm donor, when they bring him up, I'll be glad to see that bitch break down crying. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not one to condone nobody getting beat on, but honey, that's the only time that bitch seemed like she's humble. But anyway, so she stepped away for a minute and came. She needed a minute. So while she stepped away, Andy went on and continued with Portia. He started asking her about the situation with her and Dennis, and where they now, was going on. And Portia said they in a good place or whatever, you know what I'm saying, despite all the shit, all the cheating and all the rumors and all that, whatever, they working on their shit. So as he was asking her about that, he asked Candy like, well, you know, Candy, I noticed, you know what I'm saying, you don't really, you know, you made it your business to stay out of Portia's business this season. Like, you didn't make no comments and stuff like that. Was it because you was trying to protect the friendship? And she said, yeah, I feel like I don't want to make public, you know, comments about Portia's relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Portia working on our friendship, we trying to get in a better place. Nene chimes in and was like, well, then if that's the case, then you understand, you can relate to why I don't want to have a public comment about my relationship with Wendy. So first, Candy was like, what is she talking about? Then when she thought about it, she was like, she keyed, honey. She was like, I know you ain't trying to compare your relationship with Wendy to Dennis and Portia. That's two totally different things, sweetheart. And so Nene was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And Candy just started going at her like, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And so, no, Candy was like, that's two different things. So Andy went ahead and brought up their beef online, and he was like, you know, YouTube was beefing on Instagram or YouTube, no, on YouTube or whatever, and on social media. Because Nene was like, no, I was on my YouTube channel. And he was like, yeah, y'all was beefing over what was going on with that. And so, you know, they brought up how, honey, Andy had to mute their asses. They was going off so bad. So, Candy brought up how, you know, Nene made a comment about how somebody keep getting a spinoff show, but the other girls are not. And she was talking about Candy. Everybody knew she was talking about Candy. And I'm surprised Nene didn't fucking cop to the shit. Like, bitch, you are talking about Candy. Like Nene said, like Candy said, Miss Keep It Real, Nene Leaks. Like, why would you back down? Like, I wasn't talking about you. If I had something to say to you, I would say it to you. But for whatever reason, Nene didn't want to come clean about it. You was talking about Candy. And so they was going back and forth, and Candy told her like shit, like because Nene was like, you unforgettable, you forgettable, or whatever. And then Candy was like, bitch, you gonna always know me. You knew me before I got on this show. You gonna still know me. You gonna know me because bitch, I'm everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Candy low key was getting with Nene's ass, but I don't understand why she, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why Nene didn't want to say who she was talking about. You know what I mean? Because it's obvious she was talking about Candy. But this was a good reunion, y'all. Everybody looked good. Like I said, these bitches came to Slay Honey. You know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, Portia was snatching motherfucking wigs. But it was good, though. You know what I mean? I feel like Cynthia always have like it's always something with her and somebody where it's like, she's always, I should have did this with my motherfucking hood. Nah. No, that would have been stupid. But no, I feel like Cynthia's always accused of being away about a certain, you know, female, whatever. Like, she has follower tendencies. If she's not in a relationship, or she's one of the women, y'all know people, they always got to either be in a relationship or they just always, you know what I'm saying, like trying to be close with somebody, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that was the reunion or whatever. I'm so here for part 3, honey. And but yeah, y'all, if I left anything out, leave a comment below. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, all right, so let me get out of here. Let me get back to work, y'all. All right then, peace.